We've actually been very fortunate this winter. This is the most snow we've got so far. You know, it's kind of fun to play with the quad and push snow around, but to be honest, my fingers are currently freezing. It's like minus 15. I need to go warm up. What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie, and welcome to the channel, Thrift-Onfire. We finally got our first real taste of winter here in Ontario, where I am anyway. If you're in Northern Ontario, I'm sure you've had lots of winter conditions already. We've had just like little bits and then it melts and the weather's been up and down. Right now, we're kind of in a cold snap. We just got dumped a bunch of more snow on top of us. It feels like Canada for sure now. A lot of times, you can get through most of the winter and it's not too bad. We're already midway January. I think it's January 21st when I'm filming this. And it hasn't been a bad winter. This has been the worst day so far. Okay, anyway. We are trying to keep the shed warm. We've got the heat going on out there. I was out there yesterday pulling orders, so we're gonna jump to those clips here in a second. And then later on, but halfway through this video, I'm also gonna talk to you guys about Crosslisting, which is basically an add-on from Sidekick tools. I've been using it for the last week. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. Is it right for you? You can decide for yourself, but we'll get to that in the middle of the video. I'll explain how the app works. But for now, let's pull some orders. Made an eBay sale, and I picked this up out of the Goodwill bins. It is a Snap-on Tools just insulated tumbler, right? It's a lot like a Yeti, but Snap-on. $19.99 USD we got for this one. I do have it listed as used. It is in like new condition. It's down here. I've got a couple of Starbucks ones hanging out down here too. But yeah, it's engraved there, or laser cut, whatever, Snap-on. It's actually, like I said, it's in like new condition, little Snap-on lid. I had never seen these before, but I did just see it hanging around in the bin at the Goodwill bins. I had to dig around and find the lid, but it was all there. Great shape, good price, $19.99. Let's get this guy out of here. Sale from the $800 clothing buy, and it's a Carhartt jacket. The only one that I got out of that buy actually for jackets. 2X. I had it listed for $105. Okay, this one has some color fading and distressing. It's also got the fleece inside. So this person offered me $50. I counted at $95. We went back and forth, landed on $80. I think that's fair. That's pretty much, where I kind of expected it to be. But, not too bad. $50. I don't know if that's just, oh, I'm going to drop something there. I don't know if that's just a tactic and they knew they were willing to pay up to so much or what, but I almost declined this offer just because I'm like, you know what, $50, that's kind of an insult. Very nice jacket. I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to counter high, $95, not like $1. I'm serious about, making a deal, but not what you want. And it kind of, like I said, I went back and forth, landed on $80 USD. Happy with that, and we're going to get this guy out. We sold a 4-pack of Wii steering wheels on eBay. Okay, $20 USD for the 4-pack. I have to clean them up, and I just took a look here. I grabbed the bin out. These ones are pretty dirty. I'm gonna have to clean them up, but there's only, see a little peek down there? There's only 4 left, so I'm gonna have to delist them from all other platforms. I might have some other ones kicking around somewhere, but this bin is now officially empty, so I'll be on the hunt now. Every time I'm at the bins, probably only the bins, because thrift stores typically want a little bit too much for these things, but Goodwill bins paying like 10 or 20 cents for a steering wheel, definitely worth it. But yeah, I'm all sold out of Wii steering wheels for the time being. Let's get these guys out. We sold a hat on eBay. It's this Notre Dame football hat. It is a champion hat as well. Vintage. $20 USD for this guy. This came from the $800 clothing buy. It is way back here. Normally hats would be there, but the ones I've been listing from that buy, which I think are all listed now, are in here. It's right there. Football. Yeah, nice little snapback there. Great shape. Like I said, came from the $800 clothing buy. We're gonna get this guy out here. A repeat buyer on eBay, and it's a NASCAR diecast. It's the same guy who asked for a discount last time because of box condition. I'll show you box condition here again. $35 plus shipping is what he asked for. He actually asked for $10 off. I didn't respond fast enough. He wound up paying for it anyway. I'm gonna see if I can refund him a little bit out of the shipping, because I probably overcharged him for shipping. We'll see. I didn't really promise anything. I just said if I can give you anything back, I will. Okay, this one again has some damage on the box. I'm gonna try to wipe some of the dust off because it has just been sitting for a while, but it's listed that way as well with box damage. $35 for this one. repeat buyer. The guy left me positive feedback on the other one, said it was packed really nicely. Hope to buy more. So here he is buying more right now, and we're gonna get it out of here. We took an offer on a hockey card. Okay, this is Keith Yandel. I think that, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. Someone can let me know in the comments. Had it listed for $80 USD, accepted. I'm gonna throw it up on screen. I think $60 USD on this one. I was okay with that. It is, I don't know what number it is, but it's of 15. It's a patched autograph. It's right here. I can take a look. 4 of 15. Okay, not too bad. You know, you can hang on to this. I'm looking to move this stuff. I'm not a collector, so 60 bucks for me was worth it. And we're gonna get this guy out of here. Sold a hat on eBay, and I actually picked this one out of the Goodwill bins. It's a Nike hat. I think it's Y2K, but I actually just used the word retro because I wasn't sure. So I figured that was a pretty safe word, and it's still a pretty cool hat. Big gold check on this guy right there. Strap back. It's a nice hat, super clean. $14.99 USD, probably paid less than $1 at the Goodwill bins, less than $1 Canadian. Pretty decent. Let's get this out. Moving to Poshmark.ca, $51 for this Team Canada Nike dry fit jersey. Cone number 8. I honestly don't know who that is, but I did get this at the Goodwill, my local Goodwill, for t-shirt price. I got this one and a red one. We've already sold the red one. This one here, so t-shirt price for me is just under $5, $4.78 or 9 Canadian, and getting $51 on Poshmark.ca, not too bad. All right, so let's jump on over to cross listing. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you is I always start on eBay. I'm an eBay first kind of seller, okay? For cross listing, if you make your draft or your listing within cross listing the app, it should automatically delist for you. I don't do that, so keep in mind that you would have to automatically delist anything that you sell if you do it the way that I'm going to do it. I do it this way because I trust eBay to get a quality listing for me up first using Sell Similar, right? You can do anything you want to do, but that is the way that I've done it forever and the way I'll continue to do it. So I'm importing this file, and now we're going to jump on over to a clip of me cross-listing to 3 different platforms. All right, so we've imported our t-shirt here. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and select the marketplaces we want to list these to. So I'm going to deselect eBay because we've already imported it from there. Select Poshmark, and Depop. Okay, now from here, basically the next thing we want to do is go down, select whatever you're going to draft. So Poshmark US, we are going to turn on this little tab that says Advanced Mode. That will give us more options. We're going to just make sure the title is fine, the description is fine. You also see me just copying the word Hannibal here because I'm going to use it in style tags. Okay, we're going to just paste this in. We're going to use a comma to separate. We're going to put in promo because it's a TV promo t-shirt. And then you'll see me kind of think here for a minute what I want to use for the last tag. I think I want people to know that this was from the TV series Hannibal. So we're going to add TV here. Okay. Then next, we're just going to go down through and make sure everything else looks fine. It's men's. This is Poshmark.com. So this is US pricing $49.95. Okay. Now we can move on, and we're just going to click down to get rid of the keyboard. Select Poshmark Canada. Now we're just going to do the same thing. So everything looks fine. So we're just going to add the style tags again. Hannibal, promo, and then TV. You know, it doesn't automate this part of it because I'm importing it from eBay itself. Okay, I'm just looking down here. You can see it actually converted this into Canadian funds, 71.93 Canadian. I like that. Okay, everything else looks great. So now we're going to go and do Depop as well. I do have my US Depop account set up. So we're going to have to fill in a few more specifics on this one. So I'm just going to put casual, festival. You can pick whatever you want. You know, some of this stuff is less important, but I like to fill in as many specifics as I possibly can. Okay, so this is pre-owned, not vintage. I think it's from 2014. And what are we going to pick here? Retro and maybe casual. I don't know, something like that. You could go back and edit these after if you find, you know, you'd want to put something else. And now the other thing that it's not going to do here for Depop is the shipping. I do a flat rate shipping on Depop, so I'm going to use my own shipping. Put it in for $6. And now we're going to be ready to post this. So we're going to hit publish here at the bottom. And just like that, running in the background, and we are going to get
the listings available to everybody who is interested on these platforms. Now we're on eBay, Poshmark Canada, Poshmark US, and Depop.
Now, if you want to give this a try, I do have a link down in the description below. I do believe my link still says Posh Sidekick, even though now it's Sidekick Tools. And in Sidekick Tools, you have Posh Sidekick, which is great. Obviously, we talk about it on the channel a ton. And then cross listing, which I've been really enjoying. I've been trying it for the last week. I think it's pretty good. It's kind of credit-based, so you have to look at the different tiers to see what's right for you based on how many things you're going to be listing, but you can still give it a try for absolutely free. Link is in the description below. I have a couple more orders to pull, and then we're going to wrap up this video. We sold a t-shirt from the $800 clothing buy. It is this Tron t-shirt, okay? Disney Tron. Had it listed for $21. Somebody sent me an offer for $18 USD. I definitely decided to take it. It says it's in clothing one. We'll take a look here. Most of the t-shirts either made it here or the USA bin. Yeah, I recognize some of the shirts right away. We're just looking for Tron. All right, there it is right there. Yeah, $18 USD for this one. T-shirts all over the place for price. I think I probably paid, if we had to break it down and put a dollar amount on this, I think this t-shirt was a $5 t-shirt. But regardless, it did come from the $800 clothing buy, and we're going to get this one out of here. Another jersey sale on eBay, and this time it's a Toronto Maple Leafs Reeboks jersey. It's actually size 56, okay? This one has the fight strap as well. Listed it for $65. And we accepted an offer of $55 on this one. If you're not sure what I mean by fight strap, I'll show you. It's got a few little spots and stains on it, but it's still pretty nice. It's got the strap inside here. You know, people typically like this when they're buying them, and yeah, that can add some value. Just so if you're looking at jerseys, if it has this, you know, it might be worth just a little bit more, okay? Yeah, there's a jersey right there. I did pick this up at the Antique Mall in Tillsonburg, Ontario, from one of my buddies who goes to the Goodwill Bins. Paid probably about 20 bucks, maybe 25 bucks max for this guy, and we're flipping it into $55 USD. I also want to remind you guys, we're still looking for postcards. If you want to send me one, link in the description down below is my P.O. box. You know, basically just tell me where you're from, your reselling goals, or whatever you want to tell me is totally fine. We're trying to collect, you know, a postcard from every single province in Canada. I think that'd be really cool. If you're from the US and you want to send one, we can add those in as well. That would be fun. Other than that, I'm going to update you guys on the bobblehead return probably on Monday's video. I already talked about it Friday on the Eh-To-Zed Reseller podcast. So if you're curious what happened, the outcome, I talked about it there, but we're going to go into a little more depth here and talk about what happened and things you can do to, you know, maybe not avoid this, but help yourself out in a situation if you get yourself in a costly return, and to figure out what to do about it, okay? Other than that, I think we're going to end this one right here. If you guys do like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. We'll see you guys soon.